Okay, guys, what is enraged chemistry? This is something that I haven't found very much out there in terms of accurate or proper accurate information. There are some out there, and it's good, but it's just so new, and some people are a bit confused. So uh, I'll explain it the best I can. So bear with me. It's not complicated, but it is kind of a pain in the butt, uh, and you'll see why. Now we have this new category. I'm sure there are plenty of people who aren't here yet, and then I'm sure there's tons of people who are here. Like I just got there. I just finished that last game. It may or may not be online at this point. I thought it was important to put that last game up, but that's neither here nor there. Now, it's Beasts of the GridIron, and the rewards are the candy packs, which are going to have the beast food in them and so on. And they're 95 overall, all pro teams. Blah blah blah. You need to be doing these. You have to do these as part of um, the sequence to be able to get your new beast uh, player, basically. Whether that's James Woodston or Landon Collins or Sue or Suh. I don't know his first name, so I'm not even going to try on that one. But you see the obvious problem: enraged chemistry. First, let me just show you what it is, and as I show you, I'm going to show you on the only way that you can unlock it quickly right now. So let's just go ahead and go to that. I'm going to go to a player, Brian Urlacher. His MasterCard, his best card, is the only card in the game right now that has it. Now there will be more once people complete their players because they'll be tradable, but that's not yet. I don't see it on the auction house yet. But the point is it's very expensive if you don't have that. So let's look at the auction house. I think I already have it set up for you. Yes, I do. Okay, Brian Urlacher, his best card. I think it was called his Master card. It may be a freak card, a freak of nature card. I'm not sure, but I think it's Master. But and I can show you the set and how to get it. But the point is, it is obviously sellable and tradable, but you can see the prices. You need 600,000 coins to get this card, and it's obviously jacked up. Yes, it's a great card, but people are taking advantage of the scenario a lot of people are in, and people wanting to take shortcuts. So people who have a million coins, a couple million coins, or buy coins for that matter, will probably take kind of a shortcut because you do have to get all the way there, and that takes a while. And go ahead and buy this card if they didn't do this guy Mastercard and already have this card. Or maybe they sold it and then this popped up today and they're like, oh shit. But the point is this icon right here, this helmet icon, is the indicator of the enraged chemistry. So right now, the only card in the game that anybody has. Well, I didn't take his name off. I'll double check and see if anybody's actually completed. But is this one. So 587,500 right now. You could have that, and that would unlock those challenges. So you could continue with your beast player. Now, um, the well, first let's just check to see if anybody's done that. People are pretty damn fast, so I wouldn't be surprised. Let's look. Taking off his name, seeing if that chemistry is up with anybody else. Let me try to maybe refresh it. As you can see here on the chemistry, I got to go all the way to the I have to go all the way to the bottom, and you can't push up to do it, so I have to go all the way to the bottom. Just to, what the hell is this doing? I'm holding down. Okay, I'm gonna have to use the stick on this. I used the pad, the D-pad before, but that was pulling it out. Be nice to have a mouse there. Alright, it'll get there in a second. Just bear with me because this is all 100% accurate on the chemistry. Alright, here we are. It's the last one. You see it? The helmet, Enraged Chemistry. Bam. So, I'm just doing this so I can refresh it. Make sure it's refreshed anyways. I have it on time remaining. I'll stick it on newest. Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody but Brian on this. Let's make sure. Yeah, so it doesn't look like anybody else has completed this, and has completed their beast cards. And I would imagine someone would have if it were possible. It's probably not possible because there's only one daily today, and that's probably not. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. I don't think. Yeah. So let me just go back to the sets to show you all of these beasts. Well, the one beast you create, but there's 3 of them you can pick from. I was in the right place. Will have that enraged chemistry on them as well. So if you look here, you can look at his first card. Well, it doesn't show it there. His first card here, and you see it has his rating, QB, and it has most feared chemistry, I guess you would say, on it. But that's it. So let's go to his next one. His 86, which at that, I mean, you can start using. I'm going to start using him at 81, but his 86 is an awesome card, obviously, but still, only most feared. Don't have the enraged chemistry, but his beast card is 89. Bam. Well, it's 86. There's 89 here and 86 here. I don't know what's up with this. Complete set to earn 89 overall. Oh, you're turning in the previous card. That's why it's 86. Okay. So his 89 card has the helmet, has the enraged chemistry on it, and so there you go. So all of those 3 players will have it once you complete it, but you have to get in there to complete it, sort of. So the only way to do it right now, today, is to have either buy or create the Master Brian Urlacher card. Okay, and I'll look at his set in just a moment on that as well. But let's just a couple of things about Enraged. The chemistry works like this. First of all, it only takes 1 player on your team to activate, but it's tier 1 is for what you need. You just need 1 player, obviously, that has this icon, that has the actual enraged chemistry on them. For tier 2, which you don't need right now for anything, you would need 2 players. So it just works like that. Each tier is just 1 player. Okay, so that's how that works. And finally, this is it on what they do. I had this written down. Where is it? I'm going to give you the stats on what if I can find where I wrote it down, on what they actually what the stats were for the enraged chemistry are for tier 1 and tier 2. Alright, I found it. Okay, the enraged chemistry, if you just have 1 guy, which most of us will probably, I don't know, that has this, he'll have +1 to acceleration and +1 to strength. I think that's just for him. It may be for it may spread out to all your most feared players. I can't confirm or deny that. I don't know. That's just speculation. Okay, tier 2, if you have 2 guys, let's see, it gives you +1 to speed and +1 to agility. So if you have tier 2, if you have 2 guys on your team, you're going to have +1 to acceleration, +1 to strength, +1 to speed, and +1 to agility. And maybe, this is just in my mind right now, this is the only piece of this enraged factoid video, or how it works, whatever you want to call it, that it may or may not be true, probably not true, is that perhaps every player that is most feared, that has this MF on their name, whether they're silver, gold, or red, it doesn't matter, would get the +1 to acceleration, +1 to strength. And if you had 2 guys on your team that have the Enraged Chemistry icon on them, the helmet, then all the people who are most feared would have +1 to acceleration, with +1 to strength, +1 to speed, and +1 to agility. That covers all of that. I'm gonna jump over and we're gonna look at the set for Brian Urlacher. If I can find it in here, should be under this. Yeah, his MasterCard. And this is why it's such a pain in the ass. It's money either way, basically. Or yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, just look at it. You have to have all of these. I mean, we all have this card. If you've done the first 32 challenges, which you don't need. All you have to do is do them. You don't need. There are no prerequisites on that. So everybody has this card. But for the rest of them, we all have probably a couple of cards at least. But you got to have. You have to turn in 11 most feared elite cards with the Brian Urlacher reward to get his MasterCard, which, as you can see on the screen, is a 94 overall. Blah blah blah. But the big thing with it is it's the only card in the game right now that has the Enraged Chemistry on it. So there you go. That's A to Z. Sorry for the rambling. I stutter a little bit. Apologize for that, etc., etc. But hopefully that helps you out. If you had questions and you weren't sure about it, if you have any more questions about it, that's all the information that I know right now and have been able to determine. I don't know any shortcuts to be able to open up that lock screen in the solo challenges. Except for having this card at this very moment in time, or some way having been able to get one of these beasts done, which I don't see how that is possible because it just started today. So there you have it. So it's kind of like, to me, it's, don't worry about it so much. Just basically make sure you're through and up to that point. And make sure you do your daily, make sure you get this done today, your first day, and each day from there on out. Let me go over here. Make sure you get your today's beast meal done, which I have a ways to go. So continue to do some solo challenges wherever, and finish those 4 off, and to make sure you get 4 gold beast food. So you can, because you saw in there, to be able to make your beast, it requires a bunch of these for the various steps. So as long as you're to that, as I've already said once, but as long as you're to that point, which I might as well just go there. I'm talking about it. It's right here. So as long as you have, damn it, I clicked over. This controller's not being very responsive. Okay, as long as you've done this, the trick or treat, creepy, and you finish the horror, or you're close to it anyways, then and you get what I was just on, the daily beast meal finished, I think you're in pretty damn good shape as far as being on track for this event, this Halloween, because it is very limited, and you do have to play and get certain things done to have a chance. I'm sure there's a little bit of there's bound to be a little bit of room for error in this to be able to complete your beast, like maybe be able to miss a day of these beast meal rewards, maybe even two. I'm not sure, but because not everyone can play 50 hours a day, which is obviously impossible, but you know what I mean. So there you have it. That's everything I know, and I think that should help a lot of people understand that don't right now what's up with the enraged chemistry and what you're going to need to do, which is really simple. It's just one card in order to play that final set, which again is, God, didn't go over again. It's controller. It's not the controller. I think it's because I'm streaming to the computer. To play Beast of the GridIron, you just need the one card to activate Enraged Chemistry, and that one card right now, I've already gone over all of it. But let's just look at it. It's 10 challenges. We're going to get 40,000 coins and 5 packs. And in those packs is primarily, well, let's just look. We have a candy pack, so it's going to have beast food primarily. That's what you want. We have just coins on that one. Another candy pack. Coins, candy pack, coins, candy pack. So yeah, I mean, there's probably going to be some room in here. And then the elite food item, that's going to be the final item as we saw in the set. And since the video is already so long, let's go ahead and I'll show you exactly what item that is, in case you're not following exactly. It will be that final elite food item will be this item right there. The most feared elite beast food. So that's the final thing you get in that final section of solo challenges, and then you get to trade in your card that you worked up to at that point, and then you have your beast, whichever one you've picked. So now I don't know if me picking a Jameis Winston it was a good choice, but it's something I need for my team, so that's why I picked it. But I hope that helps you. Thanks for watching, and I hope you're having a great day, and take care.